What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another update. This is update number 36. In this update, apart from going through my portfolios, which make up this M1 net worth of 90,000, I kind of want to discuss how I turned my $5,000 investment to this M1 account that you see now, which is $90,000. So before I get into it, I just want to thank everyone who's liked the previous videos. Anyone who subscribed, I really appreciate it. I think already at 76 subscribers as of the making of this video. So hopefully the videos are just helping you stay motivated to invest. I've said it before, the videos are not intended to be taken as financial advice. Just because you see some of the stocks that I have, I don't recommend that you go out and invest in them. You should definitely do your own research, do your own homework, and pick your stocks wisely. Don't just invest in it because someone on the internet is investing in it. And if you've never seen any of my videos, this is my entire M1 account. It's made up of two portfolios. M1 Finance has kind of switched things up again a bit, but we'll go ahead and navigate through this together. This M1 account is made up of two portfolios, like I said, this being one of them, labeled 2030 Aggressive, because the majority of it originally was just this 2030 Aggressive pie. Now this pie is an expert pie through M1 Finance. As you can see, it's mainly ETFs through Vanguard. And then the other portion of the pie is this position in Apple. So that's one half of my, it's not exactly 50%, but that's one half of my M1 net worth. The other half is this portfolio called High Dividend. Now, this portfolio is made up of individual stocks, which I've selected myself. Originally, not always just for the right reasons. It was mainly originally because they paid a dividend, and they paid a dividend on a certain date. And so when I was picking these stocks, I was receiving, or the goal was to receive a dividend every single week. That way I could get paid every single week. But that's not a strategy that I'm pursuing to this day. Now I'm more interested in just owning quality companies and trying to get them for a cheaper price. Essentially trying to get them on sale. But anyways, in the videos I go over any activity, such as any buys I've made, any sales, and any dividends. So from the last update that I did, which I believe was on the 11th, looks like we've received a couple dividends. So about $163 from 3M here. Let's see what else. I won't click on it so it doesn't keep going back out of the screen. $40 from Walgreens, $24 from Home Depot, $52 from Old Republic, and $15.56 from Coca-Cola. Now, all that money is going to get reinvested back into the portfolio. And as I'll discuss towards the end of the video, it's a big reason for why the portfolio has grown so big. But moving on, let's go to the other account, or the other portfolio. This is my more passive form of investing, so I don't really have individual stocks. As you saw, it's ETFs, but I just try and invest money in there, and it buys whenever money gets invested into it. So the last time I put money in was on the 12th, or the last time I put a buy order in was on the 12th, and that was for $30.78. But again, I don't track what it buys. It's ETF, so it's essentially the entire market. All right, now let's talk about how I got the $5,000 that I initially invested to become the $90,000 that you saw at the beginning of the video. So if you look here, we're going to go to the all-time performance of this portfolio. If we go to the very beginning, which was May 8th, 2019, we see that $5,000 was invested. Now, shortly after that, I withdrew my money. Actually, I didn't withdraw it. It got withdrawn because I tried having automatic transfers from my savings account, which M1 Finance does not allow. It has to be from a checking account. So when I made my first deposit for $5,000, it was from my savings account. So immediately the next day, it was reversed, and everything that I had bought was sold off. So within the next couple of days, I set it up correctly with my checking account, And unfortunately, when it first sold off, it sold off at a slight loss because I was only able to reinvest $4,888.53. So that I made a loss of, or I sustained a loss of about $120. Now, fast forward to right about here, July 3rd, 2019, I recovered that minor loss and sold everything because I got spooked out of the market. Now, the reason I got spooked was just because I felt that I didn't know enough about the market to be investing in it. And so I decided, well, I should probably learn more about it before investing. Then at some point, I think I came across a quote from Warren Buffett, or I think it's from Warren Buffett, that said, it's not about your time, or it's not about timing the market, it's about your time in the market. And to me, that meant even though I didn't know what I was doing, I should probably just be in the market because over time I will do good enough. So I reinvested the money, and ever since then, I've continued to invest. You can see the trail, the ups and downs, ups and downs. At this point right here, the market took a big dive because of the COVID thing, and then from there it just kept going up. I stayed investing. I wish I would have invested more during this period, but it is what it is. I continued to invest, and all the way up until we got to this point, which is today. Now, this is just one half of my M1 account, so let's take a look at my high dividend portfolio. All right, so let's go to the performance. Here's the chart. Let's go to all time. If we see the bottom left corner, if you have your phone flipped sideways, this portfolio was started in November of 2020. And this portfolio was also started with $5,000. And as we keep going through the time, you can see there's little ups and downs, but I stayed investing. I stayed depositing money into both accounts, and I continue to do so up until this date. And we can even look and see what it was like in 2020. Actually, this one was after that, after March of 2020. So we don't see that dip in this one. But I want to show you guys the deposits that were made, so you don't think that these were $1,000 deposits. These were deposits of $25, $100, $50 here, $10 there. So let's go ahead and look at the deposits. So if we come here to activity, we go to filter, and we can do activity type. We can just do deposits, and we'll see what was deposited. Let's go done. We'll go date ascending. So we can see that the portfolio, $5,000 was deposited on the 17th of 2020. And then if you scroll through, you can see all the deposits that were made. So $100 here, $10 there, $20 there, $30, $20, 20, 20, 20, 40, 40, 40, 40, 100. At one point in time, I was depositing $100 a day for quite a while, and I think that really helped accelerate the growth of the portfolio. 100, 100, 100. So you can keep going forward. You can just see all the deposits that have been made. 175 here, 87, 100, 25, so on and so forth. Right there, I'm not sure why there was a reversal, but there was. And if we look at the activity for the 2030 aggressive portfolio, we'll see the same thing. So here it is for the 2030 aggressive. You can see it started deposit of 5,000 on May 7th, 2019. There was that reversal that I was talking about. And you just keep seeing deposits consistently on a consistent basis, week in and week out. Now, like I said earlier, the dividends, they have always been reinvested back into the portfolio. I have never taken any dividend payments and used them to buy food or to buy TVs or games or anything like that. It's always been reinvested back into the portfolio, and that's a big reason why, apart from the weekly deposits, why the portfolio has grown so big and so fast. So that's how that $5,000 has become the $90,000 that you see today. I hope you guys liked the video. Hopefully it serves as some form of inspiration for you to start investing now. Don't wait, and just keep depositing day in and day out, week after week, month after month. You'll see that over time it will compound. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll get to you when I can. I appreciate everyone. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.